Welcome back everyone to another Let's Play. As you may have noticed from the last video, I did stop it from that last episode just to break the videos in two. I was going to do this like the next day. Now, what I decided to do, because I got so excited, I decided to carry on because I've actually enjoyed that last episode and such. And basically what I'm doing is I'm going to be doing the next episode while doing it in another ship, which would be the light exploration cruiser, or the Walker class as some like to call it. And yes, like, wait a minute, why is it got a retrofitted phaser bank there? Oh well, I'll leave it there, I'll deal with it later. But either way, yeah, this one's actually no, forget that. If I'm going to go into battle, I'm going to make sure I have at least, nope, wait, what's going on here? You know what, I'll deal with that later. Anyway, one level 12 phaser won't matter. But anyway, as you may notice, this one's got basically a phaser set out and such like that, and this one's got more of the counter command sets on it, including the counter command weapon set and such. The only thing it doesn't have is the multi-conduct energy array, but it's got this to go with it to give it the heavy biomolecular turret barrage, so that's what I needed mostly for this little thing. Plus, it's quite handy for when you're attacking other ships to stop them from healing so fast, because that's what I was told, that one of the good things about these is that they do actually prevent like certain healing abilities. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I'm still yet to find that one out. But either way, it's a good set to have on this ship either way. And this ship is quite a nice little ship as well to have. Well, it's not exactly little, it's more of a battle cruiser or light exploration cruiser, but still it works like a battle cruiser in some way, because you know you've got your 5.4 weapons and 3 rear weapons and such, so it's all pretty good. But anyway, as for the platinum weapon, that's the close-up of the platinum weapon right here. Obviously it's like a platinum colour, silver colour, and it is a nice gun. Obviously it's just your basic discovery gun, just in the platinum colour, but it's still nice. But however, even though I haven't upgraded these to the max, but these things are quite interesting that I'd like to see. I mean, I haven't seen them in action yet, but they look pretty cool, look pretty funky. So I'm going to be testing these out and such. And without further delay, let's go and start up the mission. I'm going to have to do it for the episode thing. Alright, very well.
It appears the hunt for Ja'ula may come to an end soon. Our latest intel indicates she's operating out of 4 key sectors, including Khitomer. I've dispatched operatives to 3 of those sectors, but I want you to check out Khitomer personally. I'm sending General Martok with you. If she's there, I want the Alliance's best to take her down and bring an end to this civil war.
Well, no worries.
Do your best to take her alive. But if she forces your hand, give her that traitor's death she deserves.
Oh, don't worry, I will give her that death. And a dual nanopulse maclet. Oh, however you pronounce that, I don't know. Either way, it's Klingon. So what is that? Quick physical damage. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. So it's a basically a melee weapon, basically. Okay, I'll set that.
Serve the Empire well.
But I am enjoying this quite a bit. Yeah, it's really nice to actually see this. Anyway, I'll give you a little bit more of a look-see on the Walker class ship a little bit more. Right, as you can see, this is the Walker class ship. This is what she looks like. She's a pretty nice ship to have and such. Yes, she's slow, but she's not. But she's not meant to be fast. She's more of a tank build than anything else. But she does have a few tricks up her sleeves and such. Like she comes equipped with the. Well, when you actually get her, she comes equipped with the. I think it's the. Is it? No, it's not that one. No, it's not that one. Where is it? It's the one where she. Wait, is that it? Yeah, it's that one. Sorry, it's this one. The console universal yeah. How do you pronounce that? of fusion screen? A fusion screen? I think. I'm not sure how that's pronounced there, but either way, it's a handy little thing to have, because what it does, it temporarily makes you invulnerable for the time being, and helps you regain all your health back on your ship. And once that's all regained and that, it obviously once it's all done, it will expire, but it gives you damage bonuses and such like that. So it's quite a handy thing to have and so forth. But anyway, let's get this show on the road and transwarp to there. Actually, where is he actually? Because I'm curious. Someone tells me it's not in this sector, so where would it be? Oh, the Khitomer. Of course, it'd probably be over in Khitomer then. So if I was to transwarp, it would take me straight to the Khitomer area. Which would be... So let's have a look where I am. Yeah, well, over here. So it's not that, wasn't that far. It just didn't show up on the map, unless of course I didn't see it. I was looking in the one direction. No, it's not even got a thing around it. Oh well, either way. Let's get the show on the road, because I am eager to see how this goes. I'm not sure if this is going to be the last episode or chapter. Sorry, not chapter, last episode in this arc. But hopefully, if this is the last episode, to bring up more arcs to this.
You made it. Good. In times like this, every warrior needs someone they can trust at their side. And when fighting the Mokai, someone to watch their back as well.
Hey, no problem. Happy to fight alongside you, Moltok.
Cogran's here in that fancy new Alliance ship of his, flying Overwatch. Perhaps he's picked up some intel that could help us track down the matriarch.
Ooh.
Give my regards to the ferryman. If the Mokai want to fight, then a fight they shall have. To battle!
Hell yeah. You just refer to us as spineless. You all learn your place. Oh, you walked off. Chicken wussies. So let's out of Khitomer.
Welcome to Khitomer. As you can see, the rebels are keeping us busy here. Skirmishers warping in to test our mettle. They have not found us lacking. As for Nola, we picked up some chatter recently. Nothing verified, but intelligence thinks she's in space, under cloak, planning her next attack. But the chatter suggests she may be planetside, working with people friendly to her cause. A bold move if it's true. I suggest sending a team to the surface to investigate. Hawk Nuch Care.
In that case, let's do that then.
We're picking up some erratic readings from the outer part of the sector. Could be more skirmishers trying to sneak in and sink their blades in our backs. We'll deal with it. You should keep looking for the matriarch.
In that case, let's take down that girl.
And tread carefully. A nest of diplomats can be a dangerous place.
Yeah, that's a good point.
When the Ferengi say the bigger the smile, the sharper the knife, I believe they had diplomats in mind.
Yeah, that's a good analogy, actually.
I know some people down there. We might be able to get some intel out of them, provided they don't bore us to death with their witless banter.
You know, in that case, I'd rather have their banter than to have, you know, a proper fight. Well, I don't mind a good old proper fight, but, you know, rather listen to banter than a constant, you know, never-ending fight. But anyway, let's move on.
This is Alliance Command. We've been expecting you. Your away team is cleared for transport to the diplomatic chambers, at your convenience.
Okay, so let's get to it then. Take the same group. I've been dying to try out these dual pistols that I've got.
Tedious, but necessary. The front desk officer might have some insight on the Ja'ula situation as well. They see every face that comes in here. Officially, at least.
In that case, let's get to it.
This building used to be a monument to Klingon glory. Much has changed.
Well, I've got to say, it looks really nicely done. I actually like it, personally. Very nice.
Welcome to the diplomatic chambers. Several delegates are present to discuss the Mokai rebellion in the Chamber of Alliance nearby.
In that case, let's deal with them.
That is an interesting rumor, considering that several blood feuds have been declared against House Mokai. I would find that unlikely, not to mention messy.
Oh, in that case, let's have a
You will
look.
find the Klingon delegation in the central area of the Chamber of Alliance. It is flanked on the left and right by the Romulan and Federation delegations, respectively. The delegation from the Dominion can be found across from the Klingons until their formal section is completed.
Fair enough.
Let's see what the delegates know.
Let's have a look, see.
The Chamber of Alliance is a couple of rooms ahead of us.
I like how he's sort of like paused there. Like to say alliance sort of thing. I gotta say they've done a real good job here on. Nah, obviously probably gonna have to do another way.
So, this is the Chamber of Alliance. Huh. It wasn't long ago that it was called the Chamber of Conquest. I spent many a night in here, drinking blood wine and singing songs to honor the glorious dead, heroes all. Those days are gone. Conquest has given way to alliance, to diplomacy.
Well,
Several. I know 3 of the 4 delegates here. Some more than others, but enough to get their ear and see what they know about Ja'ula's whereabouts.
in that case,
The one from the Dominion. They must have assigned a new Vorta. I don't recognize this one. You'd better do the talking. Vorta and I do not always get along.
oh yes, so I can remember from the Deep Space Nine episodes. Anyway, let's have a little look see. Oh, this is quite impressive. Very nicely done. Yeah, let's go and have a little talk with the delegates.
Federation wing is up these steps.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. Your service to the Federation has helped us build the Alliance and keep it safe. We're in your debt. Please, how may I be of assistance today?
Yeah, give us some information.
Well, she's been a topic of spirited debate here for some time now. Her recent actions at Konos and Kuvat have placed the Empire into a state of civil war, after all. As to her whereabouts, Starfleet is doing all it can to find her and bring her to justice. But she is quite elusive, as one would expect from the leader of House Mokai. I am afraid I have no idea where she might be.
And unofficially?
If it were anyone else, I'd say no comment. Starfleet intelligence believes that Ja'ula is operating from this system. She has more allies than you think. Even in these chambers, we suspect several ranking officials in the Klingon delegation are sympathetic to her cause. Unofficially, of course.
Hey, no problem. Also, I noticed that they have actually stepped up more on the acting in some of these characters and stuff, so it's really actually pretty nice to actually see that.
Hello. It's hard to believe this is real sometimes. Consider, 2 years ago, the Klingons and the Federation were at war. The Romulan Republic was in its infancy, and the Dominion was a vast silent enigma.
Crazy, huh?
And now, we have a grand alliance spanning across all 4 quadrants, a symbol of galactic diplomacy at its finest. This place was once a symbol of conflict and conquest. Now, it is a beacon to all, a tribute to peace and friendship.
Well, let's hope it keeps that way.
I prefer to see Khitomer as a statement. Despite the great threats from forces like the Borg, the Iconians, and the Herc, when we stand together, we survive the storm.
I'd like to say that the Herc well, yeah, they were a threat, but I would like to say that the Herc were more of a victim in most cases. I won't say that no more, because I've got to get through those episodes, but still. The Iconians, again, I'll say they themselves were definitely a victim as well. And again, I won't spoil too much, because obviously I've got to go through that arc with like, through my videos and such. As for the Borg, I would say it's kind of like a 50-50 thing with them, because obviously, yeah, you got the Borg Collective, and then you got the Borg Cooperative. But yeah, the Borg Collective are definitely more of a threat, I would say. I'm hoping that they actually bring the Borg Collective back to be a more omnipresent threat, and I'm hoping that they actually continue on with the stories in this.
Matriarch Ja'ula, Alliance efforts to bring her to justice and end her campaign of terror are in full effect, as you know.
Go on.
We've come too far together to see a misguided warrior from a darker time bring it all crashing down around us. We will prevail, my friend. Count on it.
You know, it only takes one person, just one, to fuck it up. Anyways, I still like the animation of the ears and that, and sorry about that. I was going to say, I still like the animation of the ears and such, the way they actually flick every now and again. Let's go and have a little word with the... These look like Dominion.
This one looks particularly smug, even for a Vorta.
Well, I'll deal with him last in case he may trigger off something. And these are Klingons, so I'll deal with them last in case they trigger off something. Because I want to actually hear what the Romulans say.
The wing is up these steps.
Okay, so you got one there. So there's only one. Yeah. Okay.
Greetings. I take it from the scowl on General Martok's face that this is not a social call.
Nope.
What brings you here today?
Well, a certain pain in the ass.
Ah, yes. The name on so many lips these days. Fascinating woman. I suspect she'd make a good Romulan. After a visit to the tailor, of course. As for her whereabouts, I must disappoint you. I haven't the slightest idea where she is. And more's the pity. There's a considerable bounty on her head. Enough to buy a small moon, I'm told.
Well, I suggest not to get too fascinated by her looks and such. And secondly, don't get too fascinated by the huge bounty on her head. Because that can both blind your buddy.
As a child, I had good reason to think my grandfather was blown up by James Kirk in the neutral zone. Only later did I learn he died in an alley after an ill-advised life choice involving a senator's mistress.
Oh my.
You can see why my parents chose to tell me he died a hero. Well, sometimes we delude ourselves to avoid unpleasant truths. And such delusion can spread like wildfire in times of crisis.
Yes, that's typical. Oh, in that case, let's go and have a little talk with the Dominion. And then we talk with the Klingon last, just in case. I'm not sure which one's going to trigger off what, because this is all new to me. But let's see what the Dominion has to say.
On behalf of the Founders and of the Dominion they created, I welcome you. Tell me, how may I be of assistance?
Yeah, you heard of anything about this Ja'ula person?
What a fascinating question. Can you imagine how chaotic it would be in this hallowed hall if that were so? I honestly don't know who would kill her first, though I suppose the logical choice would be a member of the Klingon delegation.
That would be true. But have you heard anything?
I'm afraid I'm not one to give consideration to rumors and idle gossip. I am a Vorta, after all. We prefer to operate in the realm of fact and truth. I do wish you success in your endeavors, however.
Yeah, okay, thank you for your time either way. A lot of help he was. Anyway, let's go and talk with this fella over here now.
This is who Jempak chose to be our representative?
Yeah, I wondered that too, buddy.
Who's that? Wait. Yes, I know your face. You're quite the hero, eh?
You're quite the drunk at
Ah,
times.
matters. You must forgive an old warrior. What do you need?
Yeah, heard anything about this Ja'ula person?
Ja'ula? Pah! That craven witch doesn't have the spine to show her face. Even in a place like this, she's not even a true Mokai. She married into the house to get her pathetic father out of debt. The only
Typical.
member of that line worth anything was Takuvma. Glory to his name.
But then again, I guess it's understandable why you would respect him, though.
Gossip! The ramblings of old fools with dull blades and nothing better to do than run their mouth. Honestly, if you believe every rumor you heard, Jaula would be leading an army of augments with Kalis reborn at her side.
Okay, that's a bit far-fetched.
Here, I'm sure of it. We just need to keep digging. I believe it's time to escalate things. Let's go straight to the top, to the chairman himself. He's a crafty old schemer. If anyone knows, it'll be him.
Yeah, I'll trust your word on that.
Wide smiles, all of them. Their knives must be sharp indeed.
I'd say that's a hint of sarcasm, but I don't blame him feeling that way because it's like, yeah, it's all fine and dandy hiding behind a smile, but that's not going to save the whole universe when the universe is in crisis. I can understand where he's coming from and such like that, but at the same time I can understand why they had to put up a smile and such for peace sakes and such. Okay, what have you got to say?
Greetings, gentle beings. Until now, I have only known you by reputation. I am pleased to finally meet you both face to face. I've received word from Kronos regarding your mission here. How can I help?
Yeah, tell me about that bitch.
That would be unsettling if it were true. My security staff takes great care in their vetting procedures. If Matriarch Jaula has spies in our ranks, they'd know about it. I would know about it. Sadly, I think you're chasing your tail on this one.
Hey, are you trying to be funny here?
What's this? I think you need to see this. It just came through on all channels.
Go for it.
There was a time when I believed my brother's cry of "Remain Klingon" was unnecessary. That no true Klingon would need such a reminder. But now I know the truth of it. Then and now. There are those who have forgotten what it means to be Klingon.
Something tells me that she's got a lot in her that she's, you know, she has her own lot of beliefs that she believes that her ways are the right path and such like that because she's from the old time and such like that. And even though, yeah, she's seeing all this and that, but she's actually thinking, you know, this is not the way of Klingon. This is not how it should be. We are basically warriors. That's how she's seen it as, basically. Where the other Klingons are trying to evolve, but at the same time, even some of the other Klingons are thinking the same thing and such. So it's kind of like a 50-50 thing. So it's very hard for the Klingons to adjust at times.
The tyrant, Jempak, seeks prosperity for his house alone, and tosses scraps to those he deems loyal. He has forgotten what it means to be Klingon. It is a lesson I am happy to teach him. In battle!
She does come up with some of the lies, but at the same time there are some things in her words that does also flag up some things about Jempak, because in some of the previous arcs and such like that, especially ones dealing with the Hercunet, she was right about him not doing anything about that, except for allowing warriors to voluntarily get involved in that, like for example the House of Mortok and such like that. But you know, I do so I can actually see where she's coming from with Jempak, but at the same time I can also see that she is trying her best to actually lie her way through, or manipulate her way through would be the best way to gain allies, to gain chancellorship, and actually gain control of the whole empire. So I can actually see what she's doing and such.
Join me, and you can do the same. Join me, and together we can show Jempak what it means to be warriors, what it means to have honor, what it means to be Klingon!
Oh, let's close that.
Impressive speech. This is the break we needed. That signal didn't come from space. She's planet-side. Somewhere. So much for the chairman's vetting procedures, eh?
Naturally.
We must act quickly. Start the trace in here. See what we can find.
You know what? At this rate, they should have made you a diplomat. You know, even though they wouldn't fit your role exactly, but still, you have more of a better nose than these guys have. Okay. So it looks.
The signal is getting weaker.
In that case, let's have a look here.
The signal is getting weaker.
Oh, we're gonna have a look. See, all right.
The signal is getting stronger.
Wait, is it?
The signal is getting stronger.
Wait, hold up.
This is a localized signal relay unit. Clever. We're getting warmer, but we're not there yet. It looks like the signal's coming from within the Chamber of Alliance.
In that case, let's have a little look-see, shall we? Right, where are you?
We should check the Chamber of Alliance for the broadcast signal.
Already on it. Let's trace this signal. Where are you?
The signal is getting stronger.
Ah, so we're playing hot and cold, are we? I love a good game of hot and cold.
The signal is getting stronger.
Alright, we're getting close to this thing.
The signal is getting stronger.
Naturally. Right about here.
The signal is getting stronger.
Alright, let's check it out here.
The signal is getting stronger.
Right here.
Another relay unit. Typical Mokai deception. Let's see that. If I'm reading this right, the signal is coming from the Gallery of Honor.
Alright, let's go. It's like this hound dog's got its scent. Even though I'm a cat character, but still. Let's have a look, see. That way. There.
Interesting. This relay unit is getting a signal from below us, in the underchambers. There's an access stairway that goes down there nearby. It's behind one of the doors in the arrival courtyard.
In that case, let's have a look, see. And who the wait, what the hell? Where did that came from? I'm pretty sure that wasn't intended to be there.
We have nothing to say to you. Be gone.
Oh wait, it's one of them. I thought it was an error there at first. I was like, wait, what?
Here, this door should take us downstairs.
In that case, let's have a little look-see then, eh? Alright, getting closer. Here. Oh, this is really nice. I am really liking how they actually done this. It is so nice.
The last time I was down here, I'd had too much to drink and thought I was on my way to the transporter room.
Typical.
Let's just say it's easy to get lost down here, and leave it at that.
Hey, I know the whole feeling there, buddy.
Know this. There are plenty of dark places down here where Jaula and her forces could be hiding. Keep your weapon ready. If there's one thing Mokai loves, it's a good ambush.
Well, in that case, it's time for us to shed some light on this thing. Alright, Pete, how's it going?
Stop them!
Oh, nice. What else can they do? Oh, there are blades on the front of them. Oh, this is nice. Oh, that's not.
Why are you here?
We're here for the matriarch. Where is she?
That's cool then. I like that.
You mistake.
And what mistake is that?
Mark, you of all people should know.
Hold on a moment. I'm gonna wait for that thing to shut up. Right. Speak on. Now I can hear you.
Martok, you of all people should know that Jempok is unworthy to rule. You carry the blade of Kalas. You led warriors against the Herc. Why do you follow such a dishonorable Bichnuk?
Kalis he is not, but Jempok has preserved the Empire through many a conflict. I may not like him, but I respect him.
He has preserved the Empire by making us the lackeys of the Federation. When the Herc returned, he hid behind his throne. That is
There you
not
go.
the way of a true Klingon. You should fight at Juula's side, instead of begging for scraps at Jempok's table, like a toothless old targ.
Alright, where is
Do
she?
you take me for a Venturi? I will not betray the matriarch to the likes of you, Tarketh!
Fine. In that case.
Stubborn fool, but loyal. We're going to have to keep looking. Let's start with that door over there. Looks like the only unlocked one in here.
In that case, let's do that then. I also like the fact that Martok actually explains a little bit more into why Jempok did what he did, and etc. etc. So it's actually quite a nice thing, you know. Wait, what's this? I'm gonna look at this green canister thing because it's nothing. So I may as well take the scraps. Could do with a little bit more salvage stuff in case I need to upgrade things and such. Now then, let's have a little look-see. This door? Let's go. Hello, what's at this console? View camera 1.
I truly love the architecture here. Whoever made it has a great eye for the, I want to say, warrior mystique here. Oh yes, the warrior mystique.
Typical water.
What's a purple people dropper?
What?
A most delicious beverage. It's a mixture of Romulan ale and blood wine. You can tell if it has been mixed correctly by the shade of purple it becomes. I've yet to find a human who can drink a properly made one and keep standing.
Okay, amazing.
This place. The food is terrible. The liquor is a joke. And everyone wants to argue about something. Yes, the last part is a delight, but the rest? Inconceivable.
Oh dear. Always someone complaining. Let's have a look at camera 4.
I must admit that there is some wisdom in what Juula said today. The fact that Martok still breathes tells me Jempok became Chancellor through dishonorable means. I will listen to what she has to say. Where does she want to meet?
Oh, typical.
The chairman's aide is a close confidant of Juula's. Talk to him, and he will make the arrangements. Get ready for Mokai paranoia. You'll be blindfolded, unarmed. They even carry you so you can't count your steps. I did hear someone using a door passcode at one point, but that's to be expected.
Typical.
You'd be paranoid too if half the Empire was looking to send you to Stovagor the hard way. I will speak to Casenata's aide then. Try not to catch any bugs down there in the dark, old friend.
Oh, they're gonna find more than just bugs. Oh.
Sounds like we need to get our hands on that passcode. That Karuk we beamed to my brig probably knows it, but we don't have time to get it out of him.
In that case, what's the idea?
That band of Mokai we dealt with aren't likely to be the only rebels down here. Let's keep looking around. I wager we find more, and when we do, we'll just have to be very persuasive.
No worries. Also, they need to fix that angle, like the camera part there, the way they're actually done there, because that seems a bit off there. But I think that's just a minor little thing that they made a mistake on. So where do we go from here? We go up here, I assume. This is so nicely done.
Old Casenata is one of Lady Jaula's puppets. I'm sure of it.
Interesting. Alright there. How's it going? He just came in and just zapped him. I like that. They just came in through the other side while I came in through that way. That's so good. I like that.
Do not let them pass. We must protect Ja'ula.
And these weapons are really good. I really want to upgrade these even more. Alright. You gonna give us what we want?
I have nothing to say to you. If you're going to kill me, let me die a warrior's death. In Ja'ula's name.
No. Let's just say that we prefer information.
Babat brought dishonor to the house. Everyone within it suffered. We were shunned, cast out, abandoned. Like her brother before her, Ja'ula is giving the dishonored a chance for redemption. I will fight and die for her if it brings back honor to my house.
Okay.
You are a prisoner now, but you need not be a prisoner without honor. We require the security passcode. If you give it to us now, I will protect you from Gempok's wrath.
I would trust Mortok.
I do not wish to spend my days in the depths of Rurapente. If you swear to protect me, I will tell you where you can get the code.
And mine. Once we have what we need, you will be released from the Rotaran's brig.
And Mortok will keep to his word because he is quite honourable like that.
There is a Mokai officer stationed closer to Ja'ula's sanctum. One of Ja'ula's best. He has what you seek. One last thing. Warrior to warrior. Do not destroy Ja'ula. You must know her cause is just. Give her a chance to prove it.
We'll see about that.
There's more to Ja'ula than I believe. She clearly inspires loyalty in her own forces, and has convinced many others to forsake their own house and follow hers. I'm picking up life signs. They aren't far from here. That's probably where the Mokai officer is hiding.
In that case, let's move out then.